I can't believe that there's so much hot stuff, but this is arguably the hottest thing, at least new thing. Wyatt family, they're going by the Wyatt Six. I'm guessing that means that there might be a sixth member, but only 5 of them showed up. What an ending to Monday Night Raw, where it looked like they massacred the whole backstage workers, everybody in Gorilla. But oddly, it looked like Chad Gable was the wrestler they targeted. He was lying bloody. And then Uncle Howdy, who's Bo Dallas, seems to be the leader, Bray Wyatt's brother. And then, Nikki Cross. We remember Nikki Cross. Looks like she's Sister Abigail. Her. Yeah.
And then I noticed Rowan. He looked the other guy.
Yeah. Nikki Cross really looked the part for Sister Abigail. So I like that part that they did that. Eric Rowan there.
Who's the other one?
The other 2 guys is Dexter Loomis. He's been on the main roster for about a year. You remember him? You remember how he was the guy, his gimmick, he was like a stalker kidnapper. He kidnapped the Miz like 10 times.
Yeah.
That was him. I think he was the buzzard, the bird mask. And then NXT, he's been in NXT for a while. Joe Gacy. He had his own cult faction in NXT. With The Rock's daughter in it. They tried The Rock's daughter in it.
Really?
Yeah. So it seems like this is a reinvented Wyatt family with people that have connections to Bray or who have had similarities to Bray in a little bit. I think a hell of a debut. I didn't think like it was going to be like that. And then again, another thing that WWE is doing new and fresh these days, the production elements are off the chart. They're always great, but they're off the chart. Like they're doing new camera angles.
The lighting.
Yeah, they're doing new lighting and graphics. The way they just had that door look like a real portal into a different world. It was just crazy. But I think a crazy debut. They're making it look like WWE's killing people now, honestly. But what do you think about that, man? And what do you think about the potential of that? I know you said you consider Bo Dallas a pretty boy, Uncle Howdy. What do you think about the ceiling for this faction? Because I think this could be something special, even without Bray Wyatt here with us. Rest in peace.
Yeah, no. The debut was strong. I couldn't pick apart the debut at all. The debut was strong. It definitely had me thinking. It definitely had me asking a bunch of questions, which is good because I'm like, I know Nikki Cross is right there on the bottom, and then I knew Eric Rowan was behind him, and I knew Bo was the dude in the middle, but I didn't know who the other 2 people were, which was good because I'm like, all right, now we know. He's basically starting from scratch. He took one veteran OG, which is Rowan, but the rest of the people, he's starting from scratch. They're all fresh. They're all going to get their first, shine in the limelight. Because Dexter Loomis, like you said, he was doing something with Miz, but he was kind of a bottom feeder.
Yeah, he was kind of floating. Yeah.
Nikki Cross, same thing. She was kind of floating in the women's division. Even though she had talent. She really had talent.
She always had some untapped talent, yo.
Yeah, she did. She always had talent, especially in the ring, but she was kind of in the middle lane. She was kind of in the middle lane, just, trying to figure shit out. And then when you look at the rest of the guys, they're new, so this is their first shine to the limelight. So I think it was a strong debut. Definitely with the lighting, definitely with the background, the music. The whole thing, it was very, very strong. Everything they did backstage was very, very strong. I'm still skeptical though, David. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still skeptical about this crew because again, I just feel like Bray Wyatt had a lot of Mick Foley qualities where only he can pull off those certain type of characters to the highest level. And I don't know if Bo Dallas is going to have the delivery, the promo, the presence. I don't know if he's going to be able to match it. I just don't know, because you're going to have to be able to match Bray Wyatt's energy, his presence, his delivery, his all that in order to make this crew work.
Yeah.
It's not going to work if you can't tap into your Bray, your Brayness. It's not going to work. And I don't know if he can do it, David. I don't know if I could be wrong, but I don't know if this dude can do it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't know either. Bo Dallas can talk, but he's never had to talk with a gimmick that you have to take seriously. He's never been in a serious spotlight.
You gotta lose yourself for these characters. You're gonna have to lose yourself and tap into like your Joker.
It's gonna be a big test for him to prove this, and there's gonna be a lot of pressure because Bray Wyatt set the tone, man. Like this.
That's another thing, Dave. You're right.
This man, Bray Wyatt, he's a generational talker. I really do consider him that, though. Like there's not a time Bray Wyatt has talked and the audience was bored. There wasn't a time Bray Wyatt opened his mouth and people didn't care. Like, because this guy can talk his ass off, man. So the pressure's there, man. Like I'm with you. I don't know, but I think he has a great chance to knock this out the park because of Triple H and the fresher style of storytelling that they're doing. But my concern, your concern is more the microphone. I'm honestly more concerned with, can you protect these guys consistently? Because gimmicks like these work when you protect them. You got to protect them in a way that you don't protect everybody else. Like Uncle Howdy or whatever he's going to go by. Whenever he starts wrestling, he can't just be losing to Ricochet. He can't just be fighting any other lower carder. You gotta maintain that aura, and they gotta get wins. When Eric Rowan is teaming up with either Dexter Loomis, I'm guessing he's gonna team with one of them for the tag team division. They can't keep losing. It's gonna be very important. I'm not saying they could never lose, but it's gonna be very important to maintain that aura and have them win a lot.